You will regret every moment you have wasted. You will never get the time back. All the things that you've done, all the things that you didn't do, you can never go back in time and do it right. So you have to be extremely mindful with how you utilize your time. Because at the end of the day, we regret what we don't do rather than the things that we did do. You understand? You need to make the most out of every single moment. You don't know how long you got left to live. You don't know when it's all going to end. But your effort, the energy you put in is all within your own control. If you put the work in every day, I don't mean burn out every day, but do all that you can every day. When it comes to the end of your life, you're going to be happy. You're going to be content. But if you don't do the things that you want to do and you simply stay in your comfort zone, at the end of your life, you're going to regret it. You're going to be like, I could have done this. I should have done that. I had more in me, but it's too late. Right now, you have time, which is your biggest asset. So utilize it in order to make your life whatever you want it to be. Because when you get to the end of your life, it's going to be very, very painful for you to look back. The cost of caring what people think is crazy. You're literally sacrificing your whole life, your whole existence, if you care what people think. Because if you care what people think, you're going to leave a lot of things on the table. You're not going to do the thing you wanted to do. You're not going to do anything because you're constantly worrying about what another man or woman's opinion is of you. That's the biggest mistake you can make in this life. Because at the end of the day, you're going to get judged regardless. You do something, you don't do something, you're successful, you fail, you're going to get judged regardless. So it's better to get judged for who you are than to get judged for who you're not. You understand? Why do you even care what someone thinks? Everyone has an opinion. You have an opinion on everyone. When you see someone walking by, you might look, oh, this person is tall, he's short, he's fat, he's this. Even when you watch content, you feel like, oh, it's great content. Oh, it's not true. Like, you're constantly judging people all day anyway. So if you're judging people all day, of course, you're going to get judged as well. But if you're letting that stop you from what you actually want to do, from pursuing your passion, your interest, or whatever it is, then you have wasted your life and it's all your fault. You can't blame other people. You can't blame yourself. It's just you. You did it to yourself. Don't waste your life caring what people think, man. Be free. Free yourself physically, mentally, spiritually. Do whatever it is that you desire. You will regret what you didn't do. You see, at the end of your life, you're going to look back at the things you did not do. Oh, I should have got that job. I should have traveled. I should have done this, done that. You're going to think about them things more than the things that you actually did. You understand? So the bottom line is you need to do whatever it is that you desire, whatever your heart is set on, whatever your mind is set on. Because if you don't and you miss out on opportunities, that's the thing that you're going to regret. That's the thing that's going to haunt you. You understand? Do it anyway. Even if it's scary, if it's uncomfortable, do it. The more things you do that you desire, the more satisfied you'll be. But if you leave things under the table, if you leave opportunities and you don't actually make the most out of it, it's going to be painful, man. The worst feeling in the world is being on your deathbed or being at a later age where you're not as functional, as capable, and wishing that you made the most out of your opportunities. Even when you look back when you was in school or college or when you was a little kid, there's so many things that you wanted to do, but it was fear of your parents' opinion, fear of your friends, fear of this, fear of that. How many things have you left on the table already because of fear? So don't continue living like this. Don't continue leaving things that you want to do, because the amount of regret is going to pile up and it's going to destroy you. Your habits create your destiny. Whatever your habit is will manifest in the future and create your destiny. If you're a heavy smoker or a heavy drinker, it's going to accumulate and compound into disease, into ill health, into suffering. Not right now, but in the future. If you're eating junk and processed food all the time, it's going to accumulate into problems. Vice versa, if you do good things, if you train, if you eat healthy, if you're a positive person, if you do good things, it's going to accumulate and turn into great things. So whatever your habits are, follow them habits and you will see where you'll end up in the future. If you want to know your future, just simply follow your habits. If you got negative habits, just know them things are gonna get worse. If you got good habits, them things will get better over a period of time. It's like a ball, it's continuously rolling with momentum. You understand? So pay attention to your habits. Make sure your habits are positive. Make sure that whatever you're doing, you're thinking about the long term, because everything will build up and manifest. The cost of not starting is insane. Like the amount of ideas that are left in the graveyard is insane. When you look at people who passed away and they had idea to do this, had an idea to do that, he wanted to do this, all of them dreams are just left on the table. It's really painful. You understand? I know you're full of ideas. I know you have a lot of ways that you want to express yourself and things that you want to bring to the world. Go ahead and do them things. Because if you don't do them things, then that is going to get to the point where you're not able to do them things. And when you get to the point where you're not able to do things, and that's it. Misery, despair, you know, depression, all of that will be part of your daily life because you did not do the thing that you desire to do. Everyone has ambition, everyone has desire, everyone has something that they want to do. Whether you have the confidence to do or not, it's a different story, but everyone has something. Nobody's sitting here simply just content about just watching TV and living a basic life. You have aspirations. Maybe it's music, maybe it's content creation, maybe you want to create something or travel. Everyone has something. No one can tell me that they don't have nothing at all. It's just that fear, it's just that doubt, worry. All of them things are playing on your mind. You're lacking belief in yourself. You understand? So if you want to live a good and peaceful life, attempt, at least try and do them things. At least at the end of your life, you can be like, look, I tried. But if you don't try and you don't start at all, it's going to be difficult for you. You are living someone else's dream. The life you're living right now is not what you want it to be. You're simply gone with the flow. You're gone with the societal pressures. Let me just get a job. Let me just, do what I can to survive. Because remember when you was a kid, you had all them dreams. I'm going to be this. I'm going to be that. I'm going to play football. I'm going to be a rapper. I'm going to be famous. You've abandoned all of them things and settled for a mediocre life. A life where it's just simply comfort zone. You go to work, you watch your TV series, you order your little food, your takeaway, you hang out with friends sometimes, and that's it. You've settled for that. Don't act like that's what you wanted. You've settled for it. Because what you truly wanted was to live a different life, a very ambitious life. But you realize that, I haven't got the heart, I haven't got the strength to do it. So you've settled for a basic life. You understand? That's why I said you're living someone else's dream. You're living your boss's dream. You're living a complete different reality than you wanted. So you need to get back to your senses, get back to basics. You understand? Look at what it is that you can do. Get outside your comfort zone. Reach for something beyond yourself. And then you'll be satisfied. And then you will live in consciously. If not, you can continue going on living and picking the easy option and acting like, yeah, you're happy with that. But deep inside of your heart, you know that that's not you. That's not what you want from this reality. The right time never comes. It's an illusion. You're thinking, when I get more time, I'll do it. When I get more time, I'll work out. When I get more time, when the right time happens, I'll do this. But the truth is, there is no right time. There is no perfect time for anything. There's no perfect time to get married, perfect time to get kids, perfect time to start a business. It does not exist. You just have to go and impose your will and then keep on pushing and stay disciplined. No one's going to be like a roll a red carpet for you. Like, here you go. The perfect time is now. Go ahead and do it. No. There's always going to be trouble, adversity, struggles, life, endless amount of things that are stopping you from doing what you want. The timing will never be right. You just have to set an intention, write down a plan, follow your daily routine and strive. That's it. But if you're waiting for things to be perfect, waiting for things to be right, waiting to have the right amount of money or whatever it is, you're going to be waiting for eternity. You understand? You have to impose your will. Be careful with friends and family. Friends and family are very dangerous. You need to be very mindful of these people because at the end of the day, every single person is lifting you up or bringing you down. Whether that's your friend or family member. A lot of people get stuck in this trap. Oh, this is my brother, this is my cousin, this is my this. But that person's negative. That person, has no ambition or is bringing you down. You can't continue to hang around with these people or associate with these people consistently if it's not benefiting you. You understand? Whoever you hang around with is going to determine which direction you go. Like they said, if you're with 4 broke people, you're going to be the 5th. If you're with 4 rich people, you're going to be the 5th. If you're with 4 ambitious people, you'll be the 5th. So you have to look around you and take away the label family, friend, brother, sister, take all that aside. Look at the person for who they are and see if they are actually helping you elevate, or are they helping you descend. There's only one or the other. There's no in the middle. Oh yeah, that person is cool. Yeah, it's just neutral. No, every person is lifting you up or dragging you down. Look at every person carefully and see where they are, where they fit in that boat. If they're constantly pulling you down, you need to cut ties or you need to keep your distance. If they're lifting you up, you need to spend more time with them. Whoever you associate yourself with affects your life and direction, man. So choose wisely. Suffer now or suffer later. The choice is yours. Either way, you're suffering. If you suffer now, it means you're picking the hard option. You're doing the things that are difficult. You're doing things that are challenging you, which is a form of suffering. But in the long term, you shall succeed. You shall progress. If you are picking the easy option and you're, doing what's comfortable, what's familiar, what feels good to you, you're going to feel good right now. But in the long term, you will suffer. I.e., let's say you're smoking, drinking, doing drugs. It feels good in the moment. You're having a good time. Long term, suffering, depression, disease. Same with eating junk or processed food. Same with like watching TV programs and wasting time and that. You will regret that towards the end. So the choice is yours. Are you going to suffer now by being disciplined, by doing the things that challenges you so that you can get the fruits of your labor later? Or are you going to do what feels good for you right now, what makes you feel good in the moment, and then suffer down the line? Either way, you're suffering. So you decide what's best for you, but you cannot escape it. You cannot escape your actions. You cannot escape your karma. You will regret not believing in yourself. That's going to be your biggest regret. I think that's the biggest regret any person will have when they pass away, especially when you look back at your youth and you look at the opportunities you had, the energy you had, the ambition you had, but you did not do it because you did not believe in yourself. You did not believe you was capable. You did not believe that you could see it through or get the goal or achieve whatever it is that you wanted. When you look back at your childhood right now, you're thinking, oh, I wish I had more confidence. I wish I was more bolder in my actions. I wish I was just more, ruthless. Every person right now can relate to that. When you're 6, 7 or 12 or 13, like, man, I wish I just had, this self-belief. You understand? So if you are looking at your life already in that way, you need to understand that right now, you need to start believing in yourself. Right now, you need to start doing the things that you wanted to do. Because if not, this period or this year or this moment in your life will be another regret, will be like on top of what you already regretted in the past. You'll continue to regret more and more until you get to the end. Start believing in yourself right now. Stop being ambitious. Stop caring what people think right now and begin to live. If not, the amount of regret is going to pile up, man, to the point that the pressure is too much for you to handle. This is why people take their lives. This is why people start to, regret everything. So believe in yourself. Stop fearing failure. Regret is far worse. Failure is temporarily. Okay, you failed. Whoopsie-doo. Learn the lesson, move on. But regret, you can't go back. Failure, you can learn from and become better. Regret is a permanent state. It's permanent. You're going to feel that to the end of time, for eternity. It's better to continuously fail than to do nothing and regret. Failure is only lessons to be learned. Everyone fails. Successful people fail. People who are not successful, we all fail every single day, all of the time. All you got to do is learn from it and move forward. But regret is the most painful feeling in the world. It's so, so painful because you can't do nothing about it. The only way to overcome regret is just acceptance. You know what? That's just what it was. But like this is why people get depressed. There's a number one root of depression is the regret. Wishing things were different, wishing you could have done something about it, wishing that, it didn't happen the way it did. That's literally the root of a depression. You understand? So if you want to have a healthy mental health and a positive life, avoid regrets. Focus on pushing yourself and failing continuously. Learn the lessons and move on. You understand? And if you do feel regret, let go of it, because nothing will change. It's not going to make any difference. You're only suffering. You're only continuing the suffering. Something that's happened 10 years is gone. If you continue to think about it and continue to think about the regret, you're going to carry that with you and suffer for your lifetime. I appreciate you guys for watching the video. Make sure to hit the like, comment, subscribe, and that, and let me know what you want to see next.